Hey everyone, welcome to our podcast. I'm Destiny.
And I'm Johnny.
Today, we're talking about something that's all over social media, the body positivity movement.
Yeah, you can't scroll for long without seeing people talking about self-love and body confidence. It's a huge part of online culture now, especially for college students like us who spend so much time online.
But like most things online, it's not perfect. There are both positive and negative sides to it, and that's what we'll be discussing today.
Exactly. I'll be focusing on some of the problems that have come with the movement, how it can sometimes do more harm than good.
And I'll be talking about the benefits, how body positivity has helped people feel more confident, more accepted, and less alone.
By the end of this episode, we hope you'll understand both sides of this movement and think carefully about the messages you see every day online.
First, let's start with what the movement actually is.
According to Meredith Griffin of Frontier, body positivity is the idea that all bodies are good bodies.
It's meant to encourage people to love and accept their bodies no matter their size, shape, or appearance. And that message became especially popular through social media. People started sharing unedited photos, celebrating stretch marks, scars, and natural bodies. For many people, especially college students going through body changes and stress, it was the first time they saw someone who looked like them being celebrated.
Although I do agree that those are really great positives, I want to look at some of the ways it can be harmful. Let's start with one of the biggest problems, the way the body positivity movement sometimes normalizes obesity. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, obesity rates in the United States have continued to rise between 2021 and 2023, especially among young adults. That matters because obesity increases the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and other serious health conditions.
So, even though the movement means to encourage self love, it can accidentally make people believe health doesn't matter.
Yes. For example, Matthew Anchel, a TikToker, posts a lot about body positivity. Here's one of his TikToks.
It's okay to be fat. Just a reminder while you're scrolling through lots of videos of annoying skinny people that it is okay to not be skinny. Whether you're on a weight loss journey or whether you just don't fucking care. You're worthy of love and respect in the body you're in right now.
That sounds like a really unhealthy mindset to be promoting.
Right? And it's not that we should shame anyone for their weight, but pretending obesity isn't a problem doesn't help either. He should encourage people to have a healthy body instead of telling them that they should be comfortable in an unhealthy one. Researchers like Westbury point out that the obesity stigma is harmful, but so is ignoring health risks completely. We need a balance where people feel respected but still understand the importance of healthy living. Another problem is that body positivity isn't as inclusive as it seems. If you look at posts on TikTok or Instagram, the movement mainly highlights curvier or plus-size bodies, but often ignores people who are thin or athletic.
That's true. Some people with smaller body types feel like they can't be a part of it.
Exactly. And this doesn't just exclude them, it creates new shame for a group that already struggles with constant comments like, eat a burger, or you're too skinny. For example, many college students have fast metabolisms or stress-related weight changes, but the movement sometimes treats them like they don't belong. We even see it in comment sections where thin people try to join the conversation and get told they're privileged or not real problems. Diana Brooke wrote an article called Feminist Approach to Body Positivity is Actually Really Condescending, and she explains that the movement can end up judging people who don't fit its preferred image. That completely goes against its original purpose, lifting people up. And finally, the movement can spread misinformation online. A 2020 study by Pawar found that people are constantly searching for obesity-related topics on Google, but not all the information they find is accurate. Social media influencers can easily share opinions that sound empowering, but aren't based on science. I mean, you heard that TikTok that we shared that was made by Matthew Anchel. His job is literally meant to influence people, and he's promoting an unhealthy lifestyle.
That's a good point. It's easy for people to believe that anything goes viral.
Right. And when people start to see unhealthy habits or lifestyles as self-acceptance, it can be dangerous.
Now, I want to talk about the good that has come from body positivity, because despite those problems, it has changed many lives for the better. For one, it's helped people who've struggled with body image their entire lives finally feel seen and valued. A 2025 study by Jimenez Garcia found that people who viewed body positive social media content reported higher body satisfaction and less self-criticism. That's huge, especially for college students who compare themselves to influencers and celebrities daily.
Wait, so in a way it helps protect self-esteem?
Exactly. And it has also encouraged self-love and mental health awareness. Before this movement, talking about body image issues was often seen as shallow or embarrassing. Now, people are more open about their insecurities and struggles, which helps reduce shame. Let's talk about some real-world positive examples. Dove's Real Beauty campaign started featuring women of all shapes, ages, and sizes, which was groundbreaking for mainstream media. Also, Victoria's Secret changed its entire fashion show style and began featuring more diverse body types after years of criticism. And finally, Target introduced inclusive mannequins representing different body sizes, disabilities, and heights, something college students notice when shopping. These examples show how the movement has pushed big companies to represent real people, not just one narrow image of beauty.
Well, that's definitely something we're celebrating.
And one last thing, it's also helped people recognize that you can care for your body without hating it. You don't have to punish yourself to be healthy. Self-love and health can coexist.
All right, so after looking at both sides, what's the takeaway?
I think the main goal should be balance. Loving your body doesn't mean ignoring your health, and caring about your health doesn't mean you have to dislike your body.
Exactly.
We want to emphasize body acceptance, the idea that you can accept your body as it is today, while still working toward healthier habits if you choose. This matches with what Westbury talks about, overcoming stigma with compassion while still encouraging realistic, healthy education.
And that's where social media users come in. If we promote honest, balanced messages instead of extremes, the movement can become healthy again. So to wrap up, body positivity has both benefits and risks. Destiny explained that it's helped millions feel more confident, accepted, and represented.
But on the other hand, Johnny explained it sometimes spreads misinformation, ignores real health issues, and excludes certain people.
If we take the best parts of the movement, like self-love and acceptance, and combine them with accurate health education, it can truly make a positive difference.
That's the challenge for all of us, to be kind to ourselves while staying honest about what real health means.
Also, let this podcast be a reminder to be mindful about what you're posting and commenting about others.
As college students, we understand that you are probably very stressed, but don't let that stress turn into anger or hatred.
And if you do, you should find something productive to focus those feelings on, like going to the gym or cleaning your dorm. The worst idea is to get on social media to comment on people's appearances to make them feel bad about themselves.
Yes, it is so important to remind ourselves that being mean is not beneficial in any way.
Okay, now that we got that out of the way, we want to leave you with a website to look at if you're struggling with your body image.
Visit www.ourmentalhealth.health to find guidance and resources.
Remember, you're beautiful.
And don't ever let anyone make you feel like you need to change to fit society's standards.
Appearance is only one tiny part of you. It has nothing to do with your character, your abilities, or your worth.
Thanks for tuning in to our podcast.
Share this episode to make people more aware of the information they're ingesting on social media about the body positivity movement. Bye.
Hey everyone, welcome to our podcast. I'm Destiny.
And I'm Johnny.
Today, we're talking about something that's all over social media, the body positivity movement.
Yeah, you can't scroll for long.